Put a video together. This is from a plumbing job that I did on the weekend. I didn't actually record the job because it took me so many hours to figure out what was wrong. So I'm going to give you guys the video that the homeowner took that I was trying to figure out what the problem was. So in the very beginning of the video, the box that you see in the ground, that is the water meter. That's on the city side. And then from the water meter, he walks to his mechanical room where the hot water tank is and where you can hear the chugging noise from the water main. And that was the problem, the noise and the vibration. So to figure that part out took me quite a few hours. Okay, so we're all done here. It wound up being the lift check. So the red handle at the bottom, this right here, that is your main house shut off. This is your actual lift check. Because of the black water main pipe here, by code here in BC, British Columbia, we need to have a lift check. This here is the PRV. This will drop the pressure down from city, which is about 100 pounds, down to 65 to operating pressure. I'm actually surprised that the problem in this case was the lift check. It wasn't something that I was ever expecting. So if you run into a problem like this, maybe that will be your problem as well. Okay, so this is the lift check that I actually took out. So what the lift check is, it's a spring-loaded check valve. The water pushes on the disc and it opens. The idea is that the water will go up from the bottom, but the water can't come back down the other way. This specifically is called a lift check. I wonder if there's an arrow on this. I think that's the arrow right there, but it's directional. If you put it in backwards, nothing is going to work. So this is the nipple. This is stainless steel that I threaded into the new one. You can't use steel because it's going to rust. This is not a DIY project. This is too complicated. You need too many tools. There's just too many things that you really need to know. But I thought this would be a great addition to my channel because even all the guys that I asked about this problem, nobody got this right. The homeowner actually suggested changing out the lift check. This is $20, and the job itself, after you factor in all the labor and all the time and everything else, is probably around $700 fix for a $20 part. So if you run into an issue like this, this may be the problem. If you have a lift check on the water main, not all water mains have a lift check. It's just because in this specific case, the water main is polyethylene. So by code here in British Columbia, you need to have one of these. But all water mains will have a shutoff valve. And for the most part, they'll also have a PRV, a pressure reducing valve. But the PRV, you're not always going to find. Sometimes the city pressure is already at domestic. I've seen it in Burnaby. The next city over in this house that I did this job, it had a PRV, which is, I would say more often than not, the house will have a PRV. So here in BC, the pressure will be about 100 pounds and then it will drop down to 65. 65, 70 is typical domestic pressure for, I would say, pretty much everywhere. So I hope this information, this little video is helpful for you guys. So if you have a problem, at least you have an idea on somewhat on how to approach it. So until next time, please hit the like button, subscribe, and over the course of time, I will get you guys more information about plumbing systems that I can, so you can be a better DIYer. All right, until next time, thanks.